Good afternoon and welcome to the end of summer edition of the Baltimore SharePoint Users Group monthly session. I'm your host, Shadeed Eleazer, and serve as the current president and co-founder of this Baltimore Microsoft 365 community. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us today for the end of summer check-in. Things tend to slow down around this time, but I wanted to check in and give you some updates about the group, about what's going on in the industry, upcoming events, and leave you with a tip of the month focused on M365 migration. Now, for the past 17 years, Baltimore M365 has been a beacon of connection, collaboration, learning, and opportunity for professionals across the Microsoft ecosystem. Today's end of summer check-in reflects that tradition with some insights, some updates, and real-world strategies that you can use right now to build your professional momentum. Now, when we talk about what the Baltimore Microsoft 365 community has come to be, it is Maryland's longest running Microsoft-focused community learning institution. To date, we've trained over 7,000 Microsoft professionals, helped to launch 37 Microsoft practices, and built a community of technologists, leaders, learners, educators, decision makers, job creators. I'm very proud of that legacy and track record. And so, if this is your first time joining one of the monthly meetups, welcome. And you're in the right place if you're looking to learn more about Microsoft technology with a slight leaning towards SharePoint and M365. We do welcome topics of all flavors on the Microsoft tree for our sessions because it's all about learning. Today's session is being broadcast live on YouTube, uh, X.com, Facebook Live, and 5 community groups, and also a few other locations. Special thank you to our streaming partners. If you would like to stream our meetups to your group to enrich the educational experience for your group, then please reach out to me directly on the platform that you're viewing this video on. And so, as we transition, I'm just thankful that we continue to keep things going despite all the changes in the world, anything that has gone on over the years, and you can apply that to the calendar and the news reports, and just thankful to keep it going. So let's go into the B-Spug Career Dashboard and Microsoft Thought Leader Series. So in 2025, we launched the Career Dashboard at the beginning of the year. It's a toolkit to help our members thrive professionally. This includes resume services, LinkedIn audits, career strategy sessions tailored to your Microsoft 365 path. And update that I will share with you is that in between our meetings, we're going to start doing more roundtable sessions virtually where members and guests can receive career advice, and we'll bring in strategists, recruiters, resume writers, etc., in order to help our members to strengthen their career profile, help them with job search. The rules are changing. There's so much that is happening. Things are emerging. And so I want to make sure that we do all that we can to keep our members at the tip of the spear when it comes to being relevant in their given industry and also gainfully employed. So we'll be hosting open house sessions as well to go deeper into the career dashboard. And we have a few partners that are going to be coming on board as well. So we invite all of you to join us and continue on this path. Be on the lookout for newsletter as well. Typically, our newsletter has been geared towards, hey, here's an event that is coming up, and here's what the topic will be. But we're going to welcome guest contributors. So if you're an expert and you're looking to write a article or video that you want to share with the community, the newsletter will be your resource to do so. And we'll share industry news, behind the scenes details that you can only get through the newsletter. So stay tuned for that. If you're already on the newsletter, then congrats, you are grandfathered in. If you are not, then you will receive a link to join and participate. That link will be shared via social media, as well as within the comments on the social media channel that you are viewing this video. Now, in terms of upcoming community and learning news, here's a few upcoming events and learning opportunities to mark on your calendar. Number one will be M365 Twin Cities is actually today, but I highlight it because it's such a well-attended event. There will be hundreds of, there's over 700 people who RSVP'd, and traditionally, the Twin Cities region has enjoyed a strong Microsoft presence. It's one of the flagship events, especially as you head towards the Midwest. And so next will be the Future Driven Data Summit, which will be on September 24th, followed by the AI Native Workplace Summit, which will also be on September 24th. Both Future Driven and AI Native events will be virtual. Congrats to the M365 Twin Cities community for launching another successful event as well. Next, call for speakers. We're actively accepting speaker submissions for the fourth quarter 2025 and first quarter 2026. If you'd like to deliver a technical deep dive, a lessons learned presentation, or walk us through a break fix scenario, we'd love to feature your story and your skill set and the problem that you're solving. It does not have to be a 60 to 75 minute full session. It can be as short as 15 to 20 minutes, 10 minutes. This is what I've learned. This is the situation. And my first session in the Microsoft community, it's about 10 to 15 minutes. But the idea is to give a variety of perspective and expertise to our community and to help you develop your public speaking credentials and comfortability. And so the slot is yours. If you want to be a speaker in the fourth quarter 2025 or first quarter 2026, please reach out to me on the social media platform that you are viewing this video. Let's move along. And so when it comes to the thought leader tip of the month, we're going to go into M365 migration momentum, and we're going to talk about the idea of asking better questions before you migrate. And so the core question that I want you to ponder for this tip of the month is, are we designing this M365 migration for business continuity or technical completion? A check mark, or is this completing a real, tangible business objective? And here's why this matters. Microsoft 365 tenant to tenant migrations are not just IT projects, they're a business transformation event that impacts how teams collaborate, secure data, and maintain productivity. Most migration plans do check the technical boxes that need to be done, but how do they account for the user experience? And that's one of the big gaps that occur in my evaluation of migrations. I've done, uh, I'm in the three digits now, over 100 migrations. And the best migrations are people and process centered, not just platform driven. And so when we look at resources that will assist with migrations, we can look into the Microsoft Cloud Adoption Framework, which are strategic templates for governance, landing zones, stakeholder alignment. There's the SharePoint migration guide, which is a technical deep dive for SharePoint migration. There's also the ShareGate, which is a third-party tool, migration planner. Um, and so those are three resources that you can use to improve your overall planning. If you want one rule of thumb to help with your end user experience, documentation beats conversation. You want to document what your plan is. And many migrations, oftentimes towards the finish line, a lot of key decisions are being made, and that is not the way to win. So next, I want you to focus on documenting user expectations. Uh, and so in order to achieve end user success and document the right goals, here's a few steps. I'll give you five. Number one, interview stakeholders. Number two, you want to determine how your team members utilize the Microsoft 365 apps, especially with Teams and SharePoint. And you want to make sure that you have some sort of support for your decision makers, champions, and end users. Next, you want to map your tools from legacy system, old system, to new system or modern. So map legacy to modern. You want to ask what tools can you do you currently use? And how will that work in the new system, the modern system? You want to also capture frustration. So a great question to ask would be what didn't work or what frustrated you in the current system so that we can address it as we move over. Similar to moving to a new home, you don't take your garbage and put it in the U-Haul and bring it to the new house. You want to define success metrics. So what does success look like? And finally, number five, align communications. And that ties into update schedules, maintenance, training, etc. And so you also want to follow up with the survey so that you can track what went well and what can be improved. And so if your migration plan focuses only on tools and not people, your stakeholders will remember the pain of the migration. Not every migration goes perfectly, and so that should be understood. But when you champion user expectations, you become a trusted member of your IT staff and not the enemy. And so, uh, on behalf of the Baltimore M365 community, I'm Shadeed Eleazer. Thank you for tuning in for the end of summer check-in. Get your pumpkin spice and let's get ready for fall and stay tuned for next month in October for an exciting session focused on M365 technology. Thank you for tuning in and for your continued support.